Hello, welcome to this video for the Vauxhall Zafira Tourer. So this is the 2 litre CDTi, it's the SRI version, so it's a little bit sportier, SRI. It has got the larger wheels, the 18-inch alloy wheels, de-chromed around the doors. As you can see, all the trim around the doors and windows at the top there are black. So very sporty looking family bus, should we call it. This was registered 7th of January 2015, so it is a 2015 registered vehicle. It's the Euro 5 as well. It's got the 4 Bridgestone tyres on, it's got the 18-inch alloys, a very pretty looking Zafira. Okay, let's start on the bodywork. Start on the wing mirror there, that's nice and clean, no damage to the edge of that. Windscreen, very good windscreen. It actually looks like an aftermarket windscreen. So this one, if you look there, AGC it says, so it's not a General Motors one, so that has been replaced at some point. So this vehicle has had a screen in it, which is good, so there's no chips or cracks in that one. See, the normal one would say GM, General Motors. So as you can see, AGC Automotive. Okay, bodywork. This is a sapphire black metallic, I'm sure it's called that. As you can see, it's in good condition. Alloy wheels are tidy, all Bridgestone tyres as well, matching Bridgestone tyres, as you can see. This is all nice and tidy. Headlight xenon lights as well, xenon lights. It's got front and rear parking sensors, as you can see, front parking sensors. The chrome works nice on the front, the grille. That's all nice and presentable. A little bit of a lack appeal going on there, right on the parking sensor. In fact, a little bit there as well. So near those parking sensors, a little bit of lack appeal starting to happen there. It's got the lower fog lights there as well. It's all nice and clean. There's no damage anywhere. Alloy wheels nice and clean. All the brake disc and pads are good as well. Just check those out. Plenty of meat left on the pads, and the disc are not lipped, so very good. It's the edge of that wing mirror. That door there, as you can see, very good condition. Nice shine to it as well. Just being valeted by our man John. Zafira Tourer. Okay. Back bumper is in reasonable condition. There are some very light lacquer scratches there, as to be expected at this age and mileage now. Look inside the fuel cap. That's nice and clean. The string's there, that's good. So the little rubber string attachment is there, nice and clean there. The roof, very clean. It doesn't look like it's had a roof bars or roof rack on this. As you can see, this silver trim here, you could usually tell if it's had a clamp on there for the roof box, etc. So that looks like it's never had a roof box on or roof bars. There's a few little light fingernail scratches on this door handle area here, on this rear door. All the rest are fine, it's just this one. So it looks like whoever's been getting in and out of here has had long nails. So just on that door there, a few nail scratches, lacquer scratches, and that is it. Okay, let's look in the bike. Bike, as you can see, very clean and tidy. All this area is nice and clean and tidy. Underneath here, we've got the warning triangle, a towing hook, a screwdriver, a jack as well, a few these little bolt covers for the wheel nuts. You've got your seats, of course, your fold down seats. You've got your drinks holder in the back there for the 2 occupants. Little cubby holes there to place some goodies in for the kids. And what else have we got? So in the side here, obviously these don't have spare wheels, so if I pull that string there, the seat will go down And then in here we've got the tyre foam and the Vauxhall stroke General Motors compressor. So that's all there. So that's what you have. You have the tyre foam and compressor. Let's just put this back. Trying to do this with one hand. I might have to put the camera down, I think. Wait a minute. I'm going to do this. Yes, I've done it. Okay, so put that back with one hand. Obviously these seats will fall flat like that and back up again. I'm going to lift them up because you want to see what they look like from the other side. Okay, up here is nice and clean, very clean to be fair. No scratches or marks there. A lovely grab handle there to pull the tailgate down. Let's open this door. Okay, nice and clean. It's got this high gloss piano black trim down here, electric rear window, little drinks holder there, storage bin there. The seats just been valeted, so there might be a few damp patches here because our man John's just wet back the seats. Make sure they're nice and clean for the next occupants. And then they've also got the Isofix anchoraging points as well on the outer. So the two outer have got anchoraging points for the Isofix kiddie seat. So the two outer ones, not the middle one. Okay, pull this back. You can see the condition of the rear seats, totally unmarked. And it's also got a little bit of a fitted carpet as well down there. And all this is carpeted at the back, of course. Backs of the seats are all nice and clean. Tailor fitted car mat set, so they fit as well. So there's 6 pieces of carpets, and all this is nice and clean down here. The door shuts. There's no trap seat belt marks, etc. It's all clean. The plastic's scratch free. There's no scratches on there. All this rubber seal here is intact. It's not worn. This vehicle has only had one former keeper. Yeah, one former keeper. This one. So let's pull this handle, get in the back there. You can see that seat, carpet there, carpeted rear of the seat. All this is nice and clean. There's no marks there at all. All that's totally in mint condition. No trap seat belt marks at all there. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Backs of the seats clean. There's a 12 volt there, 12 volt power output there. Nice clean drinks holders, door bins. Electric rear window, all the windows work of course. There we go, and all nice and clean. Let's open this one. There we go, this door, very clean. High gloss piano black trim there, chrome door handles. All the speaker grills are intact, they're not cracked or broken. No trap seat belt marks down here at all. And the seat, obviously side airbags as well in the seats, as you can see. The front seat, the passenger seat, very nice, very clean. Airbag on and off for the front seat. And then it's got the fitted car mat set there as well. All the door shuts nice and clean, a little bit of lithium grease there from servicing. And we've got the book pack and the invoices here for servicing. Go back to the driver's side now. Driver's side. Okay, that's that door, nice and clean. High gloss piano trim, black trim, electric wing mirrors. 4 electric windows with the child safety lock as well. All that's nice and clean. All the door shuts are clean. Storage bins are clean. The speaker grille is intact and not damaged. All this is nice and clean. Nothing out of the ordinary. The rubber trim there, all intact, not worn at all. Same for up here. No trap seat belt marks there at all. This has also got the front seats. I've got the lumbar support. So that's electronic lumbar support. That round button there is for the lumbar. Okay, so electronic lumbar support for both front seats. We've got here the seat, which is in very good condition for the mileage. It's 89,000 miles, very clean. And these are the sport seats, because this is a SRI, it's a sport style seat, meaning it's got this bit here which extends. See, so that's the sport seat. Let's just climb in now. Okay, So we've got a, is this DAB? No, it's not DAB, I don't think. Oh, it is DAB, there we go. DAB radio, so it's a DAB radio on this one. Because of course it is, it's a CD 400 plus. Okay, so it is a DAB. It's got the climate control there, air conditioning as well. And then it's got the USB aux input and 12 volt. This is a little bit snazzy because this here, it actually hides away up there like that. So if you don't know Zafira is, you get in it and you think, oh, where's the USB? Where's the aux? And you're searching for it everywhere, you're looking everywhere, you can't find it. It's hidden up here, so you have to put your finger up there and pull down. That's where it is, okay? Right, 6-speed manual gear lever. Drives really well, I drove this about 20 miles earlier today actually, and it does drive really well. Fast as well, 163 brake horsepower. So it's a 2-litre turbo. As you can see, all these storage and drinks holders here are nice and clean. It's got a sliding armrest as well, so you just push the top half of this, you can see the bottom half stays, and it slides forward. So a sliding armrest, leather handbrake gaiter there. The steering wheel, a nice sports soft feel leather steering wheel, so it's got the perforated leather here. So on the outside trim there, on the outer ones, it's got the perforated leather and normal leather there. Obviously airbag as well, then the cruise control with speed limiter as well. And then you've got your controls there for the audio controls. On here you've got the wiper stalk with the intermittent features, and then you've got your computer here, so that's your computer. So there's a button on the end there, the menu there, etc. So it shows you everything here. 89,344 miles. It's got some fuel in, just about a quarter of a tank, which you always make sure. I don't understand when other car dealers sell second-hand cars and you can see clearly that there's no fuel in it. It's like, why? How are you expecting the customer to drive away? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we always make sure we have fuel in these. You know, our motto here is, if it's not good enough for us, why should it be good enough for someone else? So yeah, I can guarantee you the cars that we sell are of quality. Like I said, I wouldn't buy the car if it wasn't good enough for me, so whatever it wants doing will require doing. Okay, so it's got your light switch down there, you've got 2 keys there, 2 remote central locking keys as well. What else have we got? I think that is it for the inside. Yeah, oh, they've got this right, there's a little button under here, press that and that's your top secret glove box, shall we say. So that's your secret glove box, so you can keep all your stuff. If you've got a sat nav, put it in there, etc. And you've got a tiny glove box. I don't know why they do this, but it's a tiny glove box, and then a little fuse box down the side there as well, and that is it. Okay, so we've just serviced this vehicle as well, so it's just serviced it, so you'll be glad to know the oil is nice and clean as well. And I'm going to go into the engine bay. Actually, I'll switch the engine off because you can't, otherwise you'll not be able to hear me. Alright. Oh, it'll help if I pull the bonnet. Can I pull the bonnet? It's this side. Right, there we go. Let's pull the bonnet. This vehicle is HPI clear as well, so it's not been involved in an insurance claim or anything like that. There's no outstanding finance, etc. So yeah, it's just been serviced. As you can see, the screen wash right to the top, nice bright blue, which I like to see personally. It's got the AGM, is it the General Motors? Yes, it's a proper Vauxhall battery as well. You can see it's the full size one. You know what I mean? When you look at a car, just make sure that the battery does fit in the holder, because obviously a lot of people that are just cheap and just put a cheap battery which is smaller and it doesn't start the car properly. It might do for the first 2 weeks and then it goes. So make sure it fits in the battery holder, make sure the clamps fit correctly, make sure you're buying the right battery with the right car. Okay, all this is nice and clean. Let's pull the dipstick. You can see how clean the oil is. There we go. You can see on there how clean the oil is. So it's a brand new oil in this. And all this is nice and clean. Up here there's no leaves or debris, twigs what are blocking up the channels, the drainage channels. So you don't want that. It's all nice and clean. Up here as well, this is all nice and clean. Everything is normal. All the clips are here. So there's no signs of any accident damage or anything like that. Actually, always when you check, give the headlights a good tug. Make sure they're not loose, yeah. Because sometimes people will bang these headlights and plastic clips break, and you don't want that. So yeah, make sure you are when you buy a car, go through all the checks. Okay. So like I say, just one former keeper, HPI clear. I've got all the full service history as well. And the MOT is new. The MOT was done on the I think it was 21st or 23rd of May by the last owner as well. We didn't do the MOT. So the last owner did the MOT. Okay. If you've got a part exchange, please let us know the mileage and the full registration number, and we'll give you a quotation. This vehicle being a 2015 registered, you can have up to 5 years finance on this vehicle. So if you require finance, please get in touch. We are FCA registered. We have our own finance manager called James. He will give you a call, run the figures through based on your credit score. So if you've got excellent credit score, you're going to get a lower interest rate, because there are going to be loads of lenders wanting to fight for your business because you're a good credit score. And if you're bad, then I'm afraid it may have to be a very high interest rate, because there'll only be 1 or 2 lenders wanting to lend you the money, because you're obviously high risk. So yeah, so that's how the finance works. So hope you enjoyed the video, and please get in touch soon. Thank you.